everyone, it's me, Doomlink, and welcome back to Doomlink's Live Hunts, not Doomlink's Random Hunts. I haven't done Random Hunts for a while. And whether or not that continues as a series that I do on my channel, I think it will, but it's just, I haven't really gotten around to recording that recently, so... What's going on here? I think I'm having connection issues with these people. Not entirely sure, but anyway. Let's work out what's going on. I can check that in Hunsterverse, as I usually do. I'm going to check my guild hall to see if I'm still in the guild hall. I am still in the guild hall. They disconnected from me. I didn't disconnect from them. So, it's good to know. A little bit less frantic again, fortunately, because these days I'm trying to not once again be frantic when I'm starting the live hunts videos, so just trying to have it so that I have everything set up and then I'm ready to get moving. I guess the idea was that I didn't want to be sitting around for a really long time waiting to get into a room that was ready to go before doing this live streaming business, but yeah. Problem network. Yeah, well, I don't know if it's me or them, but generally I don't have issues with my connection or anything like that, so I don't really know. Hopefully we can get this sorted out. This is so annoying. Death has this frickin' whatever it's called, emote, which is basically a Pepe the Frog Donald Trump. It's just so stupid looking. But anyway. So Senna has joined, I don't know if... Okay, so basically what we're doing here is we are doing an Ukanlos quest for a person. Now, I don't know if it is this person's urgent or what. Actually, that's right, it's not an urgent quest in this game, that's true. So I can just post it here like this. I think my mouse is on the screen, I'll get that off the screen. But, yeah, I was thinking, you know, Freedom Unite, where Ukanlos is indeed an urgent, but no, that is not the case in this game. It's just an additional advanced quest here. So, I will get myself a drink. Frickin' so expensive, but I've got Orval here. And, yeah, got 2 bottles of it. So, Senna is ready to go, but not the person who actually wants to do the quest, which is not very helpful, but that's the person, Kana. See if they disconnect. Would really love it if we could get a 4th person as well. Because if we've got 3 people and one of them is prone to disconnect, that's kind of setting up for a 2-man Ukanlos, which I would prefer to not do, to be completely honest with you. I actually need to get my chats up, because I have not done that, so that might be a plan. Give me a second to do that. But, yeah, it's been a little bit of a... Well, it's been about maybe a month and a half, 2 months maybe since I last had Orval. Oh man, look at the fucking froth on that. That is pure froth right there. Shit. That's really bad. Someone has shaken this beer up like you wouldn't believe. That's going to take a long time for me to pour. I'm not very impressed with that. Kind of hoping for a 4th once again, but I'm not going to linger in this place for too long. So... Alright, I should have my chats up very soon. And they are now up. And no one's talking. Which is good, because that means I'm not ignoring anyone. So I will double check in Hunsterverse to see if anyone else is joining. I'm going to get my keyboard out of the way. I'm going to take this live stream as an opportunity to discuss Monster Hunter World Iceborne, and the reason why I'm going to use this live stream as a means to communicate with you people about that game is because I'm not really willing to do another video dedicated to it, you see. I just don't think it's necessary, so I'm going to not. What's going on? See? This fucking disconnects. It's so annoying. Like, I don't know if it's a phone user or someone with a really unstable connection, but that is really frustrating. When you're trying to play with people and they just disconnect like you would not believe. Anyway. So, Monster Hunter World Iceborne. For those of you who are not aware, I did somewhat of an update video regarding Iceborne sometime last month. It was when the big reveal for the Kushala Daora reskin, the Duramboros reskin, the Lavazioth reskin, and the Nagakuga was first revealed. It was a very negative video. I wasn't, like, angry, but it was a negative video in the sense, that's freaking dangerous. I think you can see that head, basically, tipping off to the side. Holy shit. Yeah, that is going to drip the fuck down. It's not social what I'm doing right now, please do not. Please don't do this. But I must. It's so bad. Like on a scale of 1 to 10, for being antisocial, that's about a 10. But the problem is that it's now dripping all over me. What can I do? Even after doing that horrendous thing that I just did. It's going everywhere. And I don't have anything to wipe it up. Actually, I do. You guys don't even know. You guys don't even know. I'll be back in just a minute. There we go. Don't worry about it. It's part of the confidential nature of the setup of this this live stream. Okay, so NHO has said, hold on, I stop. And someone reacted with the get good emote, which is, I think, more specifically it should be get good internet. Okay, so not so much get good at the game, but get good internet would be in order, I think. Anyway, getting back onto the Iceborne topic, and we're going to go with these three people. I'm not going to stick around any longer. I don't want to bore you guys. But yeah, getting back onto the Iceborne topic, more has been revealed since that particular, I guess, teaser trailer that we were given about a month ago. And people are getting pretty excited about it, I think. Should they be excited? Probably. This is the most content that we've seen being added to World since it came out, which was a lackluster amount of content, I will mention. But it's not unexpected considering what Tri was. Tri and World are two very similar games in that they... Excuse me. They basically did the models over again from scratch and didn't have much content as a result of it. The way in which Tri and World differed, however, was that Tri had pretty much all exclusive monsters except for Rathalos and Rathian. It was not the case with World. Although, it doesn't really make a difference because they had to do the models all over again anyway. So, that doesn't really have much relevance into... Where did Death go? His name's Death, but he's got a different name in game, whatever it was, Senna, that's right. Do not know why everyone's disconnecting. I don't believe it's me, like, only because I haven't had problems in the past, so I don't know why I would be causing issues right now. But I did say in my World Update video that I most recently did that I may not even buy the expansion. Like, I might not even do that. I might just stop playing World. Do I still want to do that, even with the announcement of Tigrex and possibly some other things as well? I haven't looked into it because I don't want to know. Because it's World. I'm not inherently excited for more World content because World already lost me. I would have been excited for World content this time last year, maybe. Maybe. Even then I was pretty much dropping off. If this much content was being announced last year, at this time, maybe. But now it's really not. It's too late for me, basically. I've already sort of moved on, I've already made the decision, hey, I don't care about this game. Is that me being inflexible? I'm not sure, but I can't get excited about it at the very least, is what I'm telling you. It's not that I refuse to play it anymore. I was thinking of doing that before the further announcements. But the reason why I haven't looked further into it all is because, once again, I'm long past the point of really giving a damn. So, yeah. We're going to go on this quest with Senna, pray that they are not going to disconnect, and take on this Ukanlos, because once again, we have been sitting here for a while, and it is not really... I'm not in the business of boring you guys, so we're going to go and do a hunt. Maybe Senna wasn't connecting and instead changed weapons, that's possible, I don't really know, but let's get moving. So, one thing that I will say is that if I do start playing World again, it will not be live streamed because I cannot live stream and I do not have a separate streaming PC, and playing World and also streaming at the same time is too much for my CPU to handle, as I found out in one of my previous attempts at live streaming World before, in the Live Hunt series. That's why I haven't ever done World in the Live Hunt series. I would have done it at least once by now, it's just that I can't actually do that, so... yeah, that's kind of what's happening. So, just kind of trying to see how loud the game is right now. Hopefully it's not too loud. Oh shit. I just dropped the volume like crazy, so I'm going to need to change that. I picked the wrong frickin' time to mess with the volume. Well, I picked both the right time and the wrong time. The right time in the sense that this is when it gets loud. But the wrong time in the sense that... is that too loud? Oh yeah, that's way too loud. Sorry guys, I'm basically sacrificing my life to do this. Okay, we're just going to stick with this volume for now. Because, quite frankly, I do not want to sacrifice my life any further. It looks fine. It's kind of low. Even the previous live stream that I did, my belief was that I had lowered the volume quite a lot, but actually it was still just on the borderline. Not too loud, but god, if it was any louder, it would have been drowning me out, so I want it to be a bit lower than that. I don't know why I've been having so many problems with game volume in relation to my voice lately. Wasn't a problem originally, but now it suddenly is. But, yeah, anyway. In terms of World, I will probably be doing random hunts recordings with World, or just recordings that are not live streams, basically, because I can't live stream it, as I said. I don't have a problem recording the game while playing it, like I can get perfectly fine performance out of the game when I'm just recording it normally, but if I'm running OBS, streaming is just... CPU can't do it, so... it's a bit unfortunate, but it's not something that I can change at this stage. I'm not in a position to get a second PC and run it, because like my actual room setup does not allow for it space-wise. I can't do that. It's not a cost thing. You don't need a very good PC to run OBS and nothing else. It's a matter of space and practicality, so that's not going to be happening until I completely redo my room setup, which probably won't be happening this year, so yeah. No World streaming, but if I do get onto the Iceborne train, I will indeed be recording that in a non-live stream format. But anyway, still don't know if that is guaranteed or not. really depends on whether or not I suddenly switch on and decide, hey, I suddenly want to play World. And look, I don't mind World that much. It's just that if I had nothing to do in my life other than play games, maybe I would play World. It's just the reason why I don't is because there are other Monster Hunter experiences that I would sooner put my time into, like what I'm doing right now. Notice how this isn't Monster Hunter World? I prefer this to World, so I'm playing this. So that's kind of the situation. I'm gonna try and roll through this. Oh. That was kind of obvious, but anyway. Obvious in the sense that that was expected, I should say. Very, very annoying, I'm not going to deny that, but we are now stuck two-manning this Ukanlos. So, kind of frustrating. Hopefully it won't take too long. And hopefully my healing wares can handle it. Well, having said that, I should probably try and play a bit less retardedly or something like that. That might solve my issues. Oh my god. I'm not going to be able to get out of the way of that. Clearly. Shit. Terrible timing. Fortunately, it's not as annoying of a tail as it is in Unite, so I do have that going for me. But seriously, this is going to take a little bit of time. Especially if this dickhead wants to upswing me with his stupid greatsword. I'm assuming you guys are well aware now that I do not like greatsword upswinging at all. I'm fundamentally opposed to it. So, oh. I keep forgetting that that head has the ability to knock me back if it comes down. Kind of annoying. The head on my beer has almost gone down, so that's one good thing. I'll be drinking that soon, but yeah. This is not the best start to the live stream, because I suppose what it all comes down to is I don't really want it to be repetitive in any way when I'm live streaming this game, but it's not always the easiest thing to keep things non-repetitive. And having to fight the same monster for quite some time is, in my opinion, a little bit repetitive, so yeah, not everything can go perfectly, you see. It makes me wonder if it is me when two people were constantly disconnecting, but Vinley is not disconnecting or having any connection problems as far as I can see, so maybe it's not me after all. I don't know. Unfortunately, the chances of two people in your room having unstable connection while playing in Hunsterverse, not that low. Not that low at all. But anyway. My DPS has been quite poor as well. I'm just going to mention I've been spending a lot of time running away, getting knocked around, things like that. Be great if I could spend less time messing around not hitting the monster and more time hitting the monster. Because if I can spend more time hitting the monster, obviously this quest will take less time. But that is really not what's happening right now. So, then the tremor, which I was far enough away to not be affected by. This fucking tail! I'm gonna start getting pissed off because I just mentioned before that my DPS has been in the toilet. And it has not improved since I've said that. It was like a minute ago now. Seriously. It's like, no matter what this stupid bastard does, he's heating me away from him. Should have gunned. Just killed him much faster. Alrighty. Half the problem is that Vinley is barely hitting this stupid thing either. That's my main concern. Yes, my own DPS is important, but the other guy's not doing anything either. So this is going to take fucking forever. I also don't really know what sort of elemental weaknesses or resistances that Ukanlos has to the dragon element, but doesn't matter as much because he's using the Devil Joe Greatsword, which has pretty decent raw. So that's one good thing. At least he's doing good raw damage. That tremor's still going to affect me. No, it's not. That's a good thing. Wouldn't mind knocking you over, Mr. Ukanlos. There we go. We're going to go for that tail because, quite frankly, the thing's pissing me off, so... Even when he's knocked down, the tail's pissing me off because it won't let me hit the stupid thing. Come on, get it! Maybe I just suck. That's definitely possible. I'm not going to rule out that possibility. Shit. Alright. My beer has gone down. It's nice and smooth, actually. Yeah, come on, mate. The closest beer to this that I have being sold in my local store is La Chouffe. And it's a lot cheaper than this. I would probably sooner go with La Chouffe if I'm wanting a beer like this. Crazy thing is, La Chouffe is 8% alcohol by volume. This is 6%, so you're getting more alcohol and essentially the same taste for less, because La Chouffe is not a Trappist, so... Crazy. I'm gonna go for that, whatever it's called. It's not the power burst, is it? Anyway, whatever you would want to call it. I just went for it and succeeded in that. Very useful because it is a power file that I have with this particular switch axe. Oh, fuck off. Wasn't expecting to be affected right at his feet like that. Once again, I did mention as soon as Senna disconnected that I was a little bit worried for my healing wares being able to outlast this Ukanlos. And I think you can see why. But we'll see how this goes. Oh dear. There's a lot less for me to say when we have like 2 people and we're hunting the same Ukanlos monster for the whole time, but anyway. Oh shit, that is not what I meant to do. Anyway. Don't worry. But yeah, I'm not going to discuss World too much because I get a bit annoyed by it, and it's not a popular opinion, although the opinions that I have about World are more popular now than they were when I was saying basically the same things during the first 6 months of its release. It's just that a lot of my complaints became even more inexcusable when nothing was changing more than a year later. So eventually people started to understand and agreed, so... It's kind of interesting to observe that change in people's psyche, but, yeah. People who otherwise would not be able to comprehend why I couldn't enjoy World, these days now agree with me. So, kind of a sad thing, but anyway. I do not really have enough here to power burst. I wonder if that would decrease the damage. I don't think it does. I think as long as you've got enough to get that burst off, you'll do the same damage, roughly. At least the same damage for the burst. I shouldn't have done that. Oh, I still managed to avoid that somehow. That was a complete fluke. Whatever works, man. There we go, got the knockdown. I must be doing decent damage because... Excuse me. The trips are pretty good. I think I managed to get invincibility frames there. Alright, we're gonna go... There we go. Nailed that one. Shit. I hate that stupid laser, but it didn't hit me this time. Or ice beam, whatever you want to call it. Yeah. That's the problem. That's probably the most annoying thing about that digging attack. Especially if you get caught in a double hit there. I think they were being really lenient with me, but I could have easily gotten caught in a double strike there from that digging attack. But that's the biggest problem. It's when he digs in front of you, and you're not given enough time to evade him when he appears right on top of you. So it's kind of annoying. Gonna go for another burst. Right in the chest area. I think that was the weak point. Might have been slightly off, I'm gonna get hit. Once again, hopefully my healing wares can outlast this frickin' monster. Because things are gonna start getting a bit awkward if I can't heal anymore. We'll put it that way. Oh, got a good flinch on his weak point there. Oh shit, can I get enough distance? No. I could not do that. The worst part of this is that I do not have stamina recovery items, which is kind of my own negligence. I very rarely bring stamina recovery items. So, he's passed out. Things are not going entirely well, but I can only pray for victory. I'll let him do his thing. Shit. Has a lot of range to it, that. I was going to try and dive that, but I actually ran out of stamina, so fortunately I did not actually need to evade there. Otherwise I would have indeed been hit. He's going to charge me, and missed, fortunately, because he's going after Vinley immediately, which is kind of rough. Ugh. Don't you affect me with that. One more drop in stamina and I'm going to be in the shit zone where I can't even run. So I'm not looking forward to that. Aiming for the feet to get that knockdown. Cutting off that tail has helped a lot. Makes life a bit easier. Reduces his range, and that's what we want. Can you stop being so frickin' useless? You turn on the spot to get rid of Snowblight. It's kind of Monster Hunter 101. And it's a 3rd generation thing, so you've got no excuse. Most people have played 3rd generation. It was a thing before 3rd generation, but as I've said before, it became a lot more useful at that time. Warming effect has expired. Well, fortunately I do have hot drinks, it's just I have no means to... This guy is combo greatswording the fucking Ukanlos, everyone. You are all witnessing this. Seriously. This is the teammate I have to 2-man in Ukanlos. There's no need to wonder why this thing's still alive. Seriously. And here we go again. Constantly getting snow-blighted, and he can't even get out of Snowblight, so... Needless to say, he's not going to be doing much. He's probably out of healing wares by now. I can't get out of the way of this. Just FYI. Yeah, he's probably out of healing wares, look at him. I'm not going to give him any of mine, because, quite frankly, I'm going to run out as well if I can start giving him some. I've got 3 of both left, which is not good. You need to try and be relentless with your attacking, because otherwise the thing's never going to frickin' die, so... You have to at least try and get your damage out. He is healing, actually. Surprisingly. Fuck, I'm probably in a bad way right now. Shit. Should I max potion? Let's max potion. Just to save our other healing wares. That was probably a waste, but what can I do? We're about to reach the point where we are completely out of stamina. It's basically that way if I'm ice blighted with this much stamina anyway, but yeah, we're in the shit zone. I think I'm going to start bringing energy drinks or something. Something that can actually recover my stamina. Because then I wouldn't be stuck in these frickin' scenarios anymore. I'm not too sure what we're going to do after this hunt. Don't know who to join. Don't think anyone's going to join me. Maybe they will. I'll have a look and see, but... I was going to stream earlier than this, but I was really hungry, so I needed to eat first. So that kind of took a bit of my time. But the point is that there are less people playing during this time of day. So, it's kind of the dead zone. There we go. Fortunately, my healing wares survived. Unfortunately, Vinley somewhat survived. He did die once, but once out of 3 times. Could have been worse. As it turns out, we were doing a little bit better than I thought. I thought we'd hit the 20-minute mark, but we didn't. Got an Ukanlos jewel. That is indeed the rare item here. It's only a high rank, so the rarity 7 drop is indeed the highest rarity. Okay, see what's going on in the chat here. Still got 2 people in the room. Going to display the Discord chat. This is basically how you sell a room. Or advertise, sell, however you want to say it. This is the best way to try and get people in. It's harder to get people to hunt with if you don't do that sort of thing. And I'll probably sell the rest. Don't need those Ukanlos scales, I'd rather have the money. Anyway. I did end up getting a drink ticket just before. As I have mentioned in the past, I have been trying to get drink tickets, and I'm actually going to have a look at that. Because quite frankly, I'm going to speed up. I must be close to being able to upgrade that stupid gun lance. Where is it? Here it is. I'm able to upgrade it now, but I didn't upgrade it immediately because I knew I would need more after this. So let's have a look and see how many we need now. Shit. That's not really ideal. So we need another 6 drink tickets, which is going to take some time because that means we need 60 hunts. Because for every 10 drinks you get 1 drink ticket. It wouldn't have been a problem had I been drinking before I decided that I needed this bamboo spear. Or dragon's bane, whatever you want to call it. The bamboo dragon's bane. I believe this is the last upgrade for it. But seriously, it's rough. Maybe it's not the last upgrade for it. If it's not, I'm fucked. Because that's going to take forever. I'm in a little bit of an awkward situation where it seems that not really anyone is playing at the moment. Oh yeah, that's right. I'm an idiot. Never mind. I thought I kept my Discord chat up and you couldn't see any of that. Fortunately, I didn't do that. I'm getting better with the Discord chat management on the stream, so that's a good thing. We'll go and edit our inventory here. And I did say that I would bring some energy drinks. I don't have many of them now. I've actually forgotten how to make energy drinks. I'm going to see if I have them in my combo list. You can see I've barely got anything in my combo list here. I've really forgotten how to make energy drinks, so... Oh dear. That sort of stuff just slips my mind, you know. I've been mentioned somewhere else. Someone has done it in bot commands, given me the CTY. Excuse me. Whatever. I am now alone in this room, and there is no one else to hunt with. This is not really a good situation. As you can see, it is a little bit hard to get consistent hunts going on, so... Sorry. It's all luck-based, you know. Gonna check to see if there's anyone else hunting. So there's a Barrioth farm room that is empty. And there's my room. And I'm alone in here. I would much prefer to two-man everything with that guy than just sit here hunting nothing. So, hopefully either that guy comes back or something. Who knows? We'll see. But for now, this isn't entirely ideal. Is there anything that's worth discussing in the meantime about my channel? Not really that I would... Not really anything that I would find worthwhile discussing here. But, at the very least I'll say that I do plan to do a live Let's Play recording of Breath of the Wild after this. Not immediately after necessarily, but a bit later. That will indeed be happening. But, other than that, not really. Anyway. There is seriously no one playing Portable Third right now. I've kind of, I've been lucky enough to just fluke it and have people to play with previously, but, yeah. Not this time, not this time. The thing is, it's not that easy to just go and switch games, because what's actually written on the live stream is Portable Third, so... Look, if there are indeed people playing Unite, I might just go and switch to Unite, because there's no one here. It's dead. Oh, yep, there's some action over here in Unite. So... I'm going to inquire about haunts in the Unite room. And if there are indeed people there, I will go and play with them. Okay. So it looks like we are switching over to Unite. It will be a little bit confusing for people who are indeed watching with the expectation that it will be Portable Third, but not everything can go according to plan, I think you'll find. So what am I doing here? We're going to stop emulation. And I should have saved before I did that, but whatever. Let's go launch Unite. Shitballs. Looks like I need to go and fix my controller. There we go. I'm gonna speed up through all of this. And we're playing Unite now. Sorry, guys. I would have tried to go ahead and... shit, now I'm pressing circle to select everything. Okay, so we're going to Guildhall 18 to do Descendants of the King. And I'm going to set up with a Raw Resistance set. No, shit, I'm equipping the wrong thing. Not equipping the wrong thing, but I'm selecting the wrong thing. We want this, and we will go with the Ancient Slayer Dragon Longsword. What? I don't know. I thought that Treus was saying that I needed to let someone else hunt before I joined, but I don't think that's the case. No. Okay. So once again, my apologies guys that we are now in Unite instead of Portable Third, but I'm sure most of you don't really care. It's more of the case that you guys would click thinking that it's going to be Portable Third the whole time, and actually it won't be, so... yeah. Not everything can go perfectly, you see. If no one's playing Portable Third, then my hands are tied. So we'll go and get some flash bombs out. I'm not going to use more than 5, that's a bit overkill. And just while I have the time, I will switch to the Freedom Unite channel. So now you guys can see that. No, you can't see that. Let me fix that. There we go. So that is the Freedom Unite chat. We are hunting with Treus and 2 people that I haven't hunted with before. For those of you who have not actually seen this quest before, it is Descendants of the King. It is Gold Rathian and Silver Rathalos together in an arena. And it's kind of easy to deal with if you have a team of 4 that are all throwing flash bombs, so yeah. And the rewards are crazy, I will mention. So if you want to bring your luck up set, this is one of the quests to do it for, or to do it with. It's very good indeed. This is also one of the best paralysis weapons in the game. It's not the best. The actual best paralysis Blade Master weapon is the Is it called the Melink's Tool? Yes, I believe so. It's the sword and shield, the one with the cat paw. So, yeah. Generally we go for... Okay, looks like we're going for Silver Rathalos first. We need to be careful of this tail. That tail is going to beat the shit out of us. Raw resistance is good, except that those guys flinched me anyway, so the raw resistance didn't really help. It's kind of strange to go immediately from... This game's louder than Portable Third. But yeah, it's weird to go immediately from Portable Third into this game, I'm just going to mention. How loud is this? Oh, it's not too loud, is it? I'm trying to look at my actual audio levels here. I might drop the audio a little bit, but anyway. I'm getting messed around a little, but that's okay. I may not even get off a paralysis because I've been... see that tail? It's crazy. But yeah, it's probably going to die before I can even get off a paralysis. Which I suppose is the best case scenario, so... Oh, fuck off. We weren't even on target. Not really, anyway. Probably going to get another flash bomb on the go. Someone will anyway. Oh shit. So it affected Silver Rathalos, but not Gold Rathian. If I can sort of get around wasting my own flash bombs, I'm down, basically. I'm about to get killed, just putting it out there. That tail almost killed me. And I've said time and time again, while recording this game, that the Rathian and Rathalos tails, when flash bombed, are a death trap. And I almost went, oh, maybe it's my connection that's fucked. I don't know, like, I just disconnected from everyone right there, so that was not good. So what have we got so far? We've gone from Portable Third to Freedom Unite in the middle of a Portable Third recording, and I just disconnected from a quest, so... that really sucked. So, not quite what I wanted. Now we have to sit here and wait for these guys to come back. I don't know if I was the only one who disconnected, but I'm assuming that I was the only one. May as well top up my antidotes. I don't have any in the box, so we will go and buy some. And I will go and... oh. Apparently, Sinkoz's game crashed. Cheshire also said RIP. So it wasn't just me. Something weird happened. Who was hosting? Maybe Sinkoz was hosting because he might have crashed and then I disconnected as a result or something. Okay, so Cheshire disconnected, I disconnected. Sinkoz crashing must have caused us to disconnect. I don't know if Treyas is still in the hunt, but that kind of confirms that it's not me. It was indeed them. So my numbers are indeed up today in terms of having problems. My luck is definitely not amazing, but we are going to make up for it with a gold cat hammer. No, that was bad. If you do it too early, you still get good rewards, but if you do it too late, no. Bad time. Bad times, actually, not bad time. Feline Kitchen, let's go have a bite to eat and hopefully get ready for another quest. Promptly, without dragging it on. I might be able to change the game in the middle of it, but, yeah, maybe not. Oh, this time I kept the chat up. I was saying that I was getting better with it, but clearly not. Shit. We okay? Maybe we're not okay. This isn't the game crashing, this is just my connection to the VPN. Fuck. I think Hunsterverse died. I'm going to disconnect from the VPN and reconnect, but it's possible that Hunsterverse is having problems right now. If that's the case, then seriously, everything... what is it? Buckley's Law? Something like that? No. Don't think so. Buckley's Chance I'm thinking of probably, but the point is that there's like... Murphy's Law, sorry. Buckley's Law. Murphy's Law states that if something can go wrong, it will go wrong, and that is definitely what's happened this time. Yep, can't connect to the VPN. Frickin' annoying. Check this out. It's not just me. Shit, I need to update it. So I had the fucking chat up accidentally and it wasn't even updating anyway, so that's frustrating. So, yeah, great. Things always go well. Not. Why isn't my chat updating? It's being retarded. Usually it updates fine, but not today, apparently. Not today. Anyway. That's very annoying. Because I can't connect to the VPN, and that's about it. How long have I been live streaming for? 46 minutes? 46 minutes of this, and I've done 2 hunts, only one of which was successful. This is the worst live stream ever. Whatever, that's probably going to do it for me, and I'll probably go and do Breath of the Wild instead now, because that just did not work out at all, so. Anyway, I do thank you all for watching. This has been part 15 of the Doomlink's live hunt series. Outside of my own control, this has been by far the worst live hunts recording done so far. But there you go. That's just how things happen sometimes. I thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you all later. Bye bye.